understand Yoriko.
And hello, and welcome back to the After School Writers podcast. And I'm Fallen.
I'm Dias.
I'm Lid.
And I'm Supreme.
Hey.
And today we're going through the second
How's
part of
everyone feeling? Everyone ready to rank some girls? I guess not really rank some girls, talk about some girls
Part 2.
that we've already ranked.
Hell yeah.
This is the good half.
This is the half that, like, hopefully we have a little more to talk about. I will say, preemptively, I got vaccinated yesterday and I've been sick ever since. So I might be a little
No
tired.
wonder you got
No wonder
sick.
you slept all day.
Yeah. Okay, I can understand that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it doesn't alter your opinions on anybody too much. The vaccine didn't change
Dude,
you
my
as a person.
Kanata rating shoots up by like 100%.
Yeah. All of a sudden, Setsuna's now your best girl or whatever because of the vaccine.
Yeah.
What the-
It turns out Karen was an anti-vaxxer. She's got to go down.
Boy, that'd be a
Right.
crazy plot twist.
I gotta lead us off because I have the highest rating for this one. So, we have 13 characters left. Should be pretty good. Okay, it said 14. It tripped me up. It's number 13 ranked on the combined list. By the way, what we've done for the podcast is all of us have our individual rankings list, right? So, I rank my girls 1 to 28. Supreme did, Lid did, Fallen did, and what we've done is we've gotten an average of all of those rankings, and that's where this ranking comes from. So for this one, Karen Asaka is ranked 13, and that comes from me having her at third place, Fallen at 11, Lid at 17, and Supreme at 25 of all the girls. And so that's how we've gotten this sort of like average rating for all of the girls, and then obviously all of us will have our own opinion.
TLDR,
Generally, but
if you didn't watch the first episode, go watch the first episode.
Yeah. So generally what we've been doing is the people who like them the most talk first, and then we lead it down into people who talk the least or like them least. So I get to go first on this one. I have Karen very high, honestly, like shockingly high.
Ooh.
In reflection, don't think she's like normally number 3.
I was surprised to see her at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, she feels more like a 5 or a 6, but whatever, we roll with it. 3, because she is a pretty great character. Like Emma, there's not like a whole lot of depth necessarily, but she's very cute. I like her inner struggle. I like that in general she is very well put together and very sexy. I think in fanfiction especially, I see a lot of people try to make her this like Rico-esque like nervous lesbian type, which like hey, I'm always down for, right? But what I like about her in canon, especially in the comics, is that she is very very mature and very charming in that way, and that her cute side is more hidden to everyone except Emma, right? And I always like a little bit of a twist, and certainly in terms of like the Ara sort of characters, I think Karen was very, very refreshing to me.
Yeah,
Nice.
okay.
Generally, I don't like the Ara types, as you can see by Nozomi being last place.
Yeah, no kidding. What a contrast, honestly.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go
Fallen.
next. She's probably like
My man, are you sick as well? He's a little sleepy there.
Fallen
because
just got up too, dude.
my sore throat just really is not that nice to me today.
I slept before, fallen sleeping during.
I almost fell asleep. God, we're literally messes right now, dude.
Sunday, man. You're just feeling the Monday coming, and it saps all your energy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fallen,
that
switch your
time change.
playlist. Oh god.
Oh
yeah.
God, yeah.
I literally slept for like 10 hours last night because that time changed. I swear to God.
Bro. Alright, so as I was continuing saying, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I put at 11 because I think that she's very mature, and which is what I like. I think her voice is also very nice. Her figure is also very nice. And I feel like I think I can relate to her a bit.
The most important factor.
Did you
Does
say
she have
feet?
boobs?
Figure.
Her figure.
Her figure.
Oh, okay. Alright, carry on.
Yo, I'm not gonna look at someone's feet, man.
What's your opinions on her feet, though? I need to know if she's at 11.
Love Live has a
No,
lot of like sexy girls or like little bits of sex appeal.
I don't know.
Just always fun.
I don't see feet as an appeal or something. I don't go up to a
Yeah,
girl and I'll be like,
generally.
okay, the first thing I'll look is at your feet. That's not what I'm gonna do, man. I'll be a creepy ass pedophile. if I do
You're not
that.
into Rena's socks?
No. What?
You know what, Fallen? I respect that.
Yeah, it's just she's mature. That's all. And I think I can relate to her a bit. That's really nice for me. Yeah, that's all.
That's fair for having her middle of the road.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Lid, how you feeling?
I didn't. I kind of liked her in the anime. I definitely liked how she was like the. She kind of took like a motherly role with Emma, getting like everybody rounded together before she joined in too. I really liked that aspect of her. In the game, I didn't really. She was like a side character for me, but I think the anime boosted her to like top 20. So
Ooh.
Damn.
in that type of way of her gathering everybody before she was in it herself, just to make Emma happy, I really like that
She
side
does
of her character.
she does have very distinct natures in the anime compared to the game, doesn't she? She's a lot more Arara in
Yeah,
the game.
yeah, and then the
Yeah.
animation just wholesome like that. Yeah.
That's actually why I have her so low. It's because of that, and like I play the game
Get this wholesome
primarily.
shit
Oh,
out of
no.
here. I need my angst fill.
Like, and like the mature, like, kind of, as Dias put it, Ara characters have never really like done it for me in really any anime. So I don't have her low because I don't like her. I have her low just because basically she's not really my cup of tea. Like I have 20 other girls that fill the void basically. So it's
Yeah.
kind of as Lid put it, like she's just a side character in my opinion. The anime version is way better, but yeah, just a side character basically.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
How do you? I think we talked about this a little, but I think we all felt the same about the anime. Well, I don't know actually. Did we talk about the anime?
No, we were talking about having just an episode dedicated to the anime. We haven't done it yet.
Oh, really? All right, we'll hold off then for
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
for that episode. Look out for that.
Well, I'm only half done it still. Like I think I have like 5 or 6 episodes left. So,
No, I haven't started. Don't you worry.
all right. Up next, is Shizuku at 12.
Ye-
This one is like probably the most opposite ended one we've had in the last 2 episodes.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw the 2 on Lid, and I was like, hold up.
Yeah,
Is that correct?
Yeah. She's got her at 2, Fawn's got her at 4, and then you're at 23, and I'm at 24. So
Yeah, I'll get to it on my turn, but it was like hard for me to rate this character.
yeah,
Lid.
same kind of.
It's take the floor, fam.
All right. I put her at number 2 because I really like her character. Just like the whole, like, I like characters in general that do things without needing to be pushed by others. You know, like
Yeah.
if they can independently go out and like achieve their dreams without others having to like force them. I really love those type of characters. And like even if she's really bad at like certain things, like those sports.
She ran out and got a wife, Kasumi, on her own. She didn't need no one
Exactly.
to bully her into it.
But yeah, like I like it, like for example, like her whole sports thing, she's like really terrible at it. But even though she's really bad, she still tries really hard. And like she like accepts that she's bad, but just like that's not gonna stop her. So I really love that about her.
I can vibe with that, that's for sure.
Yeah, totally. It's not an aspect of the character I thought about.
Follow.
Yeah.
Alright, so I put her at number 4 because she's my best Niji girl. She, to me, a best girl would be what I like, which is cute voice, cute face, cute figures, all that kind of stuff. And then I feel that she's really good in the anime and the game too, especially like chapter 21 where it was all about her and how she's proving herself to be worthy in the association and that kind of stuff. And also I think that her personality is really nice, and she also has the kind of same interest as me, which is acting. So probably that's why, like, I think that I can vibe with her quite a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, I see that.
I didn't know
So
you were
for
an
me, I
actor.
have her very low. And if you know me, you might know that I've like talked about how much I like her, and especially how I like her and Kasumi. That like
Oh yeah.
calm ex disaster sort of dynamic has always appealed to me. But like more than that, like Shizuku does appeal to me a lot as a character from like the very smart, very well composed girls. It's just that for me, beyond that, and why I rated her so low is that there's not really anything beyond that. And when I was putting her on this list, she was very much a character that I was like trying to put higher, but I couldn't like justify it. I was like looking at Ellie, and I was like, man, she's really higher than Ellie, but or she's really lower than Ellie. But like, I think part of like making a tier list is like trying to sample out your biases and try to remember how you felt about the character. And I remember back in the day, I actually really liked Ellie too, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to like judge that feeling, and so she ended up being 23 just because I couldn't justify putting her higher than any of these other girls.
Yeah, you kind of took the words right out of my mouth, Dias. Like, I wanted to have her higher, but every time, like I think I initially had her at like 14 or 15, but every single time I looked at my list, I was like, she's too high. She's too high. And all the ones above her, I could point at something and be like, all right, I like that about you, and all right, I like that about you. And I don't know, I do like her design, I do like her personality, but like story wise, she just doesn't have anything for me yet. I don't know. Like Lid and Fallen both brought up good points, like with her personality and her perseveredness.
Yeah,
I do
definitely.
like that.
Lid's
Yeah.
take on the character was something I had never really considered, but it's totally true, right?
Yep,
She
yep,
absolutely is a bit of a go-getter herself, and it's always wonderful to see.
yeah. So I could definitely
It's like
see
the
her
same
going
reason why I
higher.
really love Setsuna, right? Because she's
Hmm.
very passionate and is very like ready to fight for what she likes.
Just goes to show, like, there's really a lot that you can explore with every character, and maybe I just haven't explored Shizuku yet, and that's probably why she ended up so low.
Yeah, I feel that. This next one's my spirit animal. She's number one on my list. Just kidding. She's 17. Kanata Kanata. Fallen. Yep.
I think this one was because the anime hit it quite well. Honestly, the game didn't really do her well, and I think that she's just an okay character in the game. But when I watched the anime, specifically episode 7, I think she's really good. I think she's
It's nice to have her story and her gimmick spelled out to you.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
Definitely.
it is,
There's
it
not a
I
lot
is.
to
think
hide with. There's not a lot to hide with her for
Yeah,
sure.
and mhm.
with the game they hid her backstory and her bond story. And that means like if you just read the normal content, it's you kind of miss I think the most interesting aspect of her, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Same with Rena, to be honest. Like if you don't read the bond stories, you're gonna completely miss why this
Yeah,
character is great.
true. Yeah, but for me, I think the thing is that she's kind of unique because I've never seen an idol who's so obsessed with sleeping. Yeah, I have never ever seen her. Yeah, and I think that she's just her gimmicks are kind of cute. I can't lie about that.
Fucking same.
Yeah, I wonder what it was like trying to pitch this character to like be put into the show.
She was one of the characters that existed as an end girl as
And
well,
yeah,
so she had to like.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's a more part of an interesting law, I guess. But the funny thing is that I like her voice here, but because I don't like Nezuko, because Nezuko is also voiced by Kanata's VA, and I don't like Nezuko. So yeah,
Oh
it's kind of
no.
very different contrast here, you know.
Well, they're very
Hmm.
different characters for sure.
Yeah, they really are.
Man, imagine Kanata in Demon Slayer.
Oh
That would be
no
insane.
no! I'm not gonna watch Demons.
Well, they sleep, so
I'm
Should
just
be more like Zenitsu, if I'm being real with you.
They join up in the dream
I'm going here to
world.
tell you that Demon Slayer is an overrated anime, and I'm not gonna watch that overrated anime.
Oh god,
Dang.
Nezuko cute.
Cancel me all you want.
Nezuko is cute.
she
Demon
is
Slayer
very
is
cute.
overrated as hell.
Yeah, you can't tell me that Nezuko is not cute, though, Fallen.
No, she looks like a dog. You know, like the bone in her mouth. It's like a dog having a bone in her mouth.
Yeah. A
She's
very cute
cute.
dog.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't like that.
Um,
I like dogs.
anyways,
Hmm.
anyways. I have her at 10 for a lot of the same reasons you do, Fallen. Like, I really like her gimmicks. And I think she's one of the characters they did super well in the show and in the game. with like developing that gimmick and not making it too like annoying. Like she has other stuff. She's not just asleep all the time. She does stuff, and I really like the stuff with her sister. I too like her voice, and I think her songs are really a different vibe than the
I think
other.
anything where there's a sibling dynamic, it hits a little different, doesn't it?
Yeah, it adds a little bit of character depth. It's kind of the same with Nico, honestly. Like
Oh
they,
yeah, dude,
Mm.
100%.
it just adds that little extra like
Her
spice to the
family
curry.
situation really transforms her character, both
Yeah.
Kanata and Nico.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. So yeah, I kind of have her middle high tier, just for exactly the same as what you said, Fallen.
Hey.
All right, Lib.
I gotta say, I really liked her like in the game. I loved her initial song, but like, and when I watched the anime, I actually grew to not really like her character that much. I don't know
Oh
why.
God.
Like looking at her right now, being 16, I feel like I ranked her too high. Like Yoshiko probably should have been higher.
Oof.
Yeah, that happens
I
definitely when
agree.
you're doing this sort of list.
Yeah, so like I really love game version of her. Anime version, not so much. But overall, I think she's a very cute girl. Love the whole sleepy thing. I wish I could sleep right now. Okay.
I feel like her
Thanks.
story hits a lot harder in the anime when the whole gimmick is explained to you about why she's always so tired. I have her at a 17. I pretty much said everything I think about her. I like I like the sister aspect to her. Certainly I like her Bond story. It's a very cute character. Well, I
Yep.
will say for the songs, I was never really be a big fan of the really slow Love Live songs. I feel like think they're better at doing faster stuff.
I typically agree, yeah. But I don't know, the vibe that they give is kind of different, and I think they fit her character really well. So I'm okay with
That
it
is true.
existing.
It's nice to have a bit of variety in there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All
Man,
right.
can we talk about how daylight savings time turned us all into Kanata? By the way,
Oh my god, yeah.
like we all just want to sleep right now. I just
Like
realized.
I said, I'm sick, so I have an excuse, but I'm always sleeping, so
We're all
it's a
just lazy.
spirit
Dude.
animal.
Honestly.
Yes.
Weekends have like that kind of effect, don't they? Where it's like you can do whatever you want. What do you want to do? I want to
Sleep.
sit around and do nothing.
Yep. Especially Sunday.
Especially Sunday, definitely.
Okay, so this next one is a little polarizing because she's ranked so high despite because two of us don't have her ranked. And that's
Yeah.
Shioriko.
なぜです
Shioriko. Oh my god, did you look above Shioriko? What the heck?
Yeah, what about her?
No, look above Shioriko. We have a 4-way tie.
Oh, and above Kanon. Oh man.
wow,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I knew this was coming actually, so
No.
I'm not that surprised.
I didn't even notice. God damn.
You want to roll a
Alright,
dice
well,
to see which one we do first, or
We're doing pretty good on time. So like, Lid, Fallen, y'all wanna? Well, I guess Lid starts
Yeah, Lid
off.
starts first.
Alright. I had Shioriko as top 10. I really liked her character in the game. I tend to really like characters who are very like strict on themselves. You know, like I said, they do stuff without needing to be pushed. Love those type of characters. And even though she was like really mean, she made really valid points when she was like arguing with Setsuna. So I kind of had to be on her side for it. Yeah, I think that's. I don't know. I have a thing. I really like mean characters for some reason. Like some of them are just really nice. Like not nice, but like you understand the points they're coming from.
Nice people, what's
You know-
that? Let's be mean.
I
yeah.
definitely have that feeling with Kanon a little bit in the early, not early, but like in Sunshine Season 1. It's like
Oh yeah,
she's
they're
being
mean for a reason.
Yeah,
for a reason. Yeah,
I love
so
that.
I can respect.
I can definitely get behind that as well. Like the whole, you're making good points, but you're kind of a bitch. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fallen.
For me, I feel that, yeah, like what Lid said, I think she really makes some good points against Setsuna, because school is not all just about talents; it's also about academics, And to be honest, like I think that she's a really nice character after like the whole so-called thingy, like the whole fight against Nijigasaki and Shioriko, that kind of stuff. I think she's really,
Oh, I
yeah,
sorry.
she's really cute, and the special thing about it, and that's what everybody says about it. It's because she has the fang. She has the
Definitely the
fangs.
specifics of her character matter a lot, which is why me and Supreme have her like not rated. Because it's like when I saw people talking about this story, the Shioriko story, I was like, oh, that seems kind of interesting, right? Put a little pressure
Yeah,
on
because
Setsuna.
I think that it's always like either, I mean, it's gonna end up like either die or Ellie. It's the same thing. Like they're always against school idols, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, let's be school idols. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was trying to get to is like her turn. I don't know anything about it, but I think that would decide a lot of my ranking for her. Is like how does she turn and what are her motives? Because I think been ruined by too many Disney movies like freaking Frozen, where it's like the
Oh
plot
no.
twist comes out of nowhere and it feels really forced and crappy. You know?
Frozen's coming back on the podcast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
It's time to go on
I
a.
liked Frozen, but the twist villain in that movie was dumb.
Yeah, I agree. And that's kind of how I feel about it too. I feel like I judged Shiriko really hard just because I basically only heard about her through the grapevine, and
Yeah.
I wasn't, because the Bond stories
And like
came
what you
out.
hear is like not good at all, right?
Yeah, like the Bond stories came out in Japan way before they did in English, and so all I heard basically was, man, this character's written really badly. The twist is really bad. And so when I read it myself,
Yeah,
and
and
I
then you have freaking Soggy and Muniro, like putting her at like number one and number two in their list. Like,
yeah,
oh, this is my favorite
they're like
character.
ultimate stands, and yeah, no, and
They're like constantly posting her art, and I'm like, I don't know this character.
and Love Live
I've
does that a
never met
lot
this girl in my
too,
life.
right? Like when characters come out, they instantly simp for them or whatever. But
Yeah,
I
we
just kind of
actually have
never
like
got on that bandwagon.
we have currently like a similar thing happening with Lonzu, right?
Yeah,
Where
Right.
I think
Mm-hmm.
ethanol on the server is very much like standing Lonzu, and everyone
yeah.
else is kind of like this character sucks.
It's like they suck or they know nothing about them and they're not really fleshed out yet, so give it time. And that's kind of where I'm at with Shiriko. Like,
Yeah, that's where I was as
her
well
not being
with
in the anime doesn't help her case either, but
I
just
mean,
not
you really
enough
couldn't put
knowledge,
her in season
basically.
one, unfortunately. Just not enough. Well, maybe you could. The Niji anime is very very wholesome at the
Yeah,
moment,
you could have, but
from what I've seen. Clarifier from what I've seen.
she probably came out after they'd finished, like developing the show, I bet. And so they're like, well, we're not just going to
Yeah.
retcon her in afterwards. So,
I
but
was gonna
yeah,
throw this out
NA.
there.
I'll probably rank her like in a month or so, but for now it's NA.
Let me throw
Mm.
this out there. I really like when you get over the whole drama that goes on with Shioriko. I really like her relationship with the Yumu. I think it's very adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, we continue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
is
heard
that what
that.
you were trying to say earlier?
Yeah, I just wanted just a little throw out there.
Yeah, that's kind of why I felt bad rating her, because she would have been like dead last based on what I knew. But then after the
Yeah, I think both you and I Supreme have Shiriko really low, or I
yeah, but
think
then
Lid as well.
the more I heard about
Or
her
not Shiriko,
after,
sorry, Ayumu. I think me and Lid have Ayumu really low.
As
yes,
she
I think so.
deserves.
But
As she deserves.
the way, like, I had her pretty low, but then when I heard like all the stuff post the story where she was like, and she had all that stuff with Ayamu that she like, and their interactions were pretty good, I'm like, oh, maybe she could be a good character. So I felt too mixed to rank her, basically.
Oh really? I have nothing but bad feelings towards this character, and I think part of it is that again, I just like from what I've heard nothing really good about her. All right, Kanan time. Supreme, lead us off. The OTP.
Dolphin. Yep. She's in that mixed bag of could be 6, could be 2, but she's 6 right now, I guess. So
Oh, so your top is also not decided, huh?
it's no, it is. Like, I probably have her at 6. I feel like I like the top 5 more than her generally.
Hmm.
She slipped to 6. I still think she's probably one of my favorite characters in the show. Um, Definitely not the most popular, I know, for reasons other than like she's hot. So
Yeah.
But I really like her. I mean, of course, I like her stuff with Mari. I really really love Kana Mari. Um,
Great ship.
just in
Yep.
general, that brings her
Just like
so
a lot of
high.
emotion behind it, right?
Yeah, it's such a genuine relationship, and like it was some of the best content in Sunshine season 1. So, she
100%. Yeah.
she's super like she kind of has like everything going on. She's like really nerdy and dorky sometimes. She's really serious sometimes. She's super fun to write. Um, she's hot. You
She
know,
is hot. She do be dummy thick though.
yeah. I don't know. She's just really good all around. She doesn't interact with as much of the characters as I would like because she doesn't have a ton of screen time. But the ones she does, it really sells it for me.
Yeah, seems good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lid.
Lid.
Well, I'm similar to Scream. You know, Kanan Mari, that's OTP, Kanan Hot. Uh, yeah, I'd actually rewatched Sunshine recently, and I actually felt like she got a good amount for me to like positively put her in like a top 10. Like she's
Yeah.
You like
that good of a
understood her
character.
character pretty well, or
Yeah, like I feel like you understand where she's coming from, why she gets into the fights with Mari, and like you just get it in a way. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
totally
really
feel
liked her.
you.
I
do
really
you think
liked
this
her.
is a very like coin flippy character? Because I know some people really struggle to like her.
Yeah, when I first finished the anime, she was my second favorite girl actually. So
Ooh.
she's
Hmm.
I really really like her.
Yeah, it's exactly like you said. Like I rewatched it again like a couple months ago, and I'm just like, man. Even though the little screen time she has in season 1, she makes it count for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. The third year story, Aqours story, is always really, really good. I think
Hmm.
easily my favorite thing that L's ever done. I have her at 12. I mean, don't really know what else to add to it. She's hot. She has like a great caring like personality. I like her relationships with Daya and Mari. I like the weird sibling aspect of her with Chika and Yo, and the whole I like this idea of like this small town that like this is very close together, right?
Yeah, super unexplored in my opinion, actually.
It is super unexplored,
Hmm.
actually. I would like to see more of that dynamic, but
Yeah, they
it
definitely
seems like
threw
Love
that in
Live,
there, and they forgot about it like the next episode. And it's really sad.
Bruh.
yeah. But the concept is great. The character is great. I totally get why people have like grievances with her, but like in my opinion, her storyline is like one of the best. I mean, it is the best, like without question.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah,
By the way, slap top tier anime moment, absolutely 100% necessary.
Oh yeah.
I rewatch it on loop every night before I go to bed.
Bruh.
I don't know about that, but we talk about this more with Mari. But I think the slap has really like sold her story and her character for me.
Yeah, for sure. Fallen, you had her relatively low. Any
19, yeah.
particular reason?
Like you said, there was not much appearances of Kanan, and I don't, how do I say this? I mean the slap was really impactful. I think that's really nice. But other than that, I don't really have much to say about her. There's not really much to show about her either. So yeah, I think
Mm.
that's just the reason why it's there.
How do you rank Kanan's sister Sarah on this list?
What kind of sister Sarah? What the hell?
You're a funny guy,
Sarah
Dice.
from Saint Snow? No.
No.
Is that your head canon, or they just relate? Are they just related?
Nah. I remember very very early on seeing that meme that oh, these two characters have a ponytail. They're the same.
Yep, Ellie's related to them too.
Hell yeah, dude. I will say, in terms of like muse pairings, people do like how people do like Aqours muse like connections, like oh Ruby is Hanayo, Hanamaru is Rin, that sort of thing.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I think Kanan and Mari are the two that like you don't know really where to put them. You
Oh,
struggle
like
a
they
little
don't
bit.
have a comparison, basically.
Yeah, I like to put her with Nozomi a lot because of the whole caring
Yeah,
aspect of it.
I could see
The
that.
overseer wholesomeness aspect of her. That's something that we can make a whole podcast about actually.
Yeah, like character parallels for sure.
Well, it would just be me talking about the Sunshine anime for an hour, but you know.
I could listen to that. But
Oh, yeah.
first, Mari.
Okay. This
At
is where we
number
get into
5.
best girls. We have 3 best girls. Oh no, we have an interruption, but we have a lot of best girls coming up.
Yeah,
This is
basically
where it
3
gets
in a
really
row.
fun.
But
All right.
yeah, Mari's number what? 8, I guess. Is that how that shakes out?
Technically, she's number 6 or number 5 because of how ranking ties
Yeah,
work.
but
We have this huge tie here.
I think it's because it's just the way the averages work out. But I think she did end up in 8th. We'll just go with 8th just for simplicity's sake. Yeah, and I had her at 1, obviously, and Lid had her at 13, Dias at 11, and Fallen at 18.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the next 30 minutes of the podcast will be me dedicated to me. Mari.
Dude, we've been bursting through these. Actually, we can go. We can take our time a little bit.
Strap in. I feel like I've talked about Mari a lot, honestly, on this podcast, so I won't bore you. But like, yeah, a lot of the same things as Kanon. I wasn't insanely into her my first watch through, but on the second time, I'm like, damn, this character's hot. And that sold me. No, the
most important factor is definitely sexiness in Love Live.
10 out of 10. But yeah, her just the way she composes herself. I love how carefree she is. Her voice is fucking phenomenal. Probably one of the best in the entire series, in my opinion. Like every piece of content that has ever been released from her is either adorable or gorgeous. And yeah, that's kind of it. She has everything. She has everything for me. So
I think you're missing the most important thing, and why I really love Mari is the slap, but also her return to Uchiura. Yeah, and I think in the anime, it's really well done. And this is the same reason why I like Daya a lot, is that you don't fully understand the character until after you've like understood their story and their motives, right? Mari is a character that hits a lot harder once you've like got the full picture. I think the whole aspect of her friends essentially turning her back on her and her going to Italy to study, only for her to reject that notion. When you think about that, that's a really powerful message, and that's a real like it hits me in the feels every time, man.
Yeah, no, for sure, and it makes that whole arc at the beginning of Sunshine 1 like so much more impactful when you really think into it. Like, she came back, and it wasn't just petty arguments, but it kind of was just petty arguments that had just boiled over. It was
a lot of like talking, but not getting to the root of the issue because you're too busy. Like, well, not you, but
yeah,
Kanon is too busy, like stuck in her ways, and that really what's making their dynamic work. I think is that Kanon is trying to do what's best for Mari, and Mari's trying to do what's best for Kanon, and it's just a case of, well, Mari is right and Kanon is wrong in this sort of scenario.
And to go off the show as well, like, I don't want to harp on the show too much, but it really does make her character so much better, because not only is she the comic relief occasionally, but she's also the source of the drama, and she's also the source of, she kind of like brings the characters together in a similar way of Chika does, except in her own way without being the main character. It's really interesting to watch, and you know, when you really break down each character individually, it really speaks to how important she is to the story.
Fuck, I should have moved her up to 3, man. She's really good.
I'm telling you, you had her at 11. I'm shocked. You're like the third year guy, dude. You betrayed me.
Get a Kanon at number 2.
Yeah, no kidding. Anyway, okay. I'll stop spieling now.
Lid,
Dias,
how you doing?
Or Lid, I guess, because Dias already gave his. So,
Mari, I put her 13. Yeah, she's really great. Like, I don't have a reason to not like her.
I thought you said, yeah, she's sexy.
Yes, repeat everything Supreme said.
Do you think they sell the boob mouse pads for her?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
I wouldn't doubt it. I'm gonna hunt for that after this podcast is over.
Oh yeah,
link it to all of us so we can have matching ones.
Oh my god, that's amazing. It'll be different outfits on each one.
Oh my.
Oh god.
God.
But yeah, she's just really great. And And yeah, I don't really have a lot to say. Good character. Loved her. Fall and go.
How do you feel about her dynamic with Yo?
I think it's really, really wholesome. Like how she's the kind of. Cause nobody really looks over Yul, you know? They see her as
Yeah.
just like a strong character individually, but like Mari could just see through that, you know? She sees just like kind of like the struggle she goes through with her friends and she relates. So it's like she can look past her whole facade. And I really, really love that. It's kind of like Amari and Yol. Like just their
The
relationship does
dynamic
that.
between them, I say dynamic, but it was like one flip and then one conversation, right?
Yep.
But
Yeah.
that's the flip scene is great, and then I love the little bit of like interaction between these two characters who, because of the year dynamics, don't really talk together a lot. It really helped explore, I think, a side of Mari that we sort of understood, but we didn't see this whole valuing her friends aspect. You sort of knew it because of she came back, right?
Yeah.
But I think you really helped cement that in the her little speech.
I can't believe
Definitely.
Dias calls her you.
I know.
Yo,
What an
yo,
animal.
yo,
All
Yol.
yo,
right,
yo,
Fallen, you better
yo,
have a
yo,
good
yo,
reason why
yo.
she's 18.
Yeah, you're off the fucking podcast. Get out of here.
What the hell?
Actually, wait. I'm sorry. That's the next one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, you want to say the same thing about Kotori, huh?
Yeah, he's got you
Oh,
there.
you're right.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh no.
Yeah, right, Dias.
You're both gonna get banned and it'll just be me and Lid here, dude.
Alright, so I don't know. I just don't find her impactful enough for me. I mean, like I said, because Kanan and Mari were in the same scene of the slapping thingy, so that was really nice. But other than that, I can't really say that I like her. I mean, I do not hate her. I do not dislike her. I just don't kind of like her. I guess it's almost the same for
Yeah, you do have Kanon and her really similarly placed, so that would make
yeah,
sense.
because I like the pairing.
Who
Ah,
doesn't? They're
man
great.
of culture.
Yeah, I like the
they
pairing.
were they were made for each other, quite literally.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
What do you
I'm
say?
glad out of every discrepancy on this podcast, we can all agree that Kanamari good.
Kanamari good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of very good.
It's godlike.
I feel like we have a lot of ships like that though.
Hmm. All right,
Okay, how do you feel about Dayamari?
I like
Mm,
Diamari.
I also like Dayamari a lot. Daya. All right, here's the top 10 list of why Daya is best girl and everyone should stan her. Right. Number 1, the fucking the white like hairband thing. That's cute as shit, right? Number 2, the whole the Japanese beauty aspect, long black hair. She loves kimonos. She loves traditional Japanese culture. Like there's this whole card story in All Stars where she like makes fucking traditional Japanese tea. It's fantastic. So I really love the elegant nature of the character, similar to Shizuku,
That
right?
side story is
That's
awesome. You are correct.
mhm.
that's number 2. Number 3, even in that tea ceremony, she's a little bit goofy, right? She drinks the unsweetened tea and she's like, "Ah, fuck, I really wish I had sugar," which is fucking great, right? She tries to be this very traditional girl, but she's not maybe not as far away from Ruby as one might think upon first viewing, and I like that. I like characters with like a little bit of weakness, a little bit of goofiness, right?
Hmm.
Mm.
Number 4, again the fucking headbands. Holy shit, top tier. Number 5, and an unironic reason, I think her turnaround in the show is one of the most believable ones. I think like, and I say this as someone who's not a very good writer. I think writing twist characters who turn around is very very difficult, right? I didn't like how Ellie is done. Don't know about Shioriko yet. But I think Daya has one of the strongest twists, and a big part of that is because it's not that her character is necessarily changing; it's that she's learning new things and she's like accepting of Mari, right? She's accepting of Kanan's decision because she's scared and she's passive, and she's always been a little bit scared and passive, right? But she still wants to support Aqours, and that's a powerful thing on rewatch. That
Hmm. Like even as she's not like even as she's defying them, she's still helping them, right? Like she turns the power
yeah,
on to their concert when the power goes out and stuff like that, right?
it's really crazy on rewatch how much like Daya quote unquote helps them.
Yeah,
It's
she
not like
named their
she's doing
fucking
anything
group, dude.
big, right?
Oh
But
yeah.
she's just like watching.
Yeah.
And obviously part of that is because Ruby, right? But she legitimately cares for like the whole group, which is like number 6, by the way. The motherly aspect, keeping everyone in line, keeping them in order,
Petting Ruby on the head occasionally.
hitting Ruby. Dude,
No,
that's number
petting
7. Sibling
Ruby.
dynamic. I'm telling you, any character with a sibling immediately goes up to like
Yeah,
top
yeah.
10. Sibling dynamics. Give me all of them. Give me more of them.
Number 8, Tiny Daya's forehead.
Hell,
Yeah.
number 8, the fucking mole. Holy shit, that's cute. Number 9. By the way, you see those fucking headbands though? Yeah, dude.
Yo, what the heck?
I've kind of run out
Dias,
of
I don't
reasons.
think
I'm
you've
not gonna
mentioned the
lie.
headband.
You got someone else go.
I told you, I gave you one. Tiny Daya's forehead. That's number 10.
Her big
Oh,
forehead.
Tiny Daya. Tiny Daya is great.
Yep.
I think like what makes Tiny Daya great is like she's just Ruby.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Yeah,
you had a
but,
top
like,
10 list. You made me look like such a buster, Dias. I'm just
I
sitting
had
here
to come up with
rambling
it
like
on
a
the spot,
maniac.
but we work with it. Oh, you know what's number 10? The Shizuku thing. She's motivated on her own. Or not Shizuku, Setsuna thing. Sorry, same character, no difference. She loves idols. She's a real nerd about him, and she's like chasing this like dream of hers very passionately, right? Like Shizuku, right? Hey, it all comes together.
There you go.
All right, Lid. How you feeling?
Uh,
You got her pretty high.
yeah,
Respectable.
I really like Daya. She's a great character. You know, you gotta respect the headband. Super adorable. Uh, I don't really have a lot to say about her. I feel like, she's just like, I like
How
her
does she rank
looks.
for like the hotness scale?
You know what? She's very close by Kanan, honestly. Like, I
Hell yeah.
love Kanan and Daya. Like, they were just,
I
oh my
love
god.
the elegant like characters and the she actually has like a really good ship with Kanan.
Yeah, I
It's not
Scientists,
really,
a
really love that ship.
scientists to this day are still trying to figure out what's the best third year ship. I swear to God.
Yes,
Dayamari Kanamari or Daya Kanamari.
You can
Or it's
literally
Daya
pick
Kana.
any one of them and win, honestly.
They're
yes,
all great.
entirely agree.
Yeah,
Supreme, how you feeling?
to that same degree, like, like, Daya is definitely hot. I find her more pretty than she is hot, honestly.
Oh, absolutely, right. Hottest
Um,
third year has to be Mari, right?
Yeah, like, they're definitely on the polar opposites. Like, I mean, they're both obviously gorgeous, but Mari's, like, hot and Daya's, like, pretty, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Um,
I agree. I approve. I approve of this message.
I like Daya a lot, which is saying a lot, because when I first got into the show, I really, really did not like her. Honestly, Dias, you pushing your Daya agenda kind of turned me around on her.
Glad to be of service.
I was not a huge fan of her in the show, but when I joined the community and I started like looking into characters more and more, her and Ruby specifically, like, their dynamics together kind of rose both of them in my rankings a little bit. And
Where do we have Ruby actually? Did we talk about her?
Yeah, she's like last.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ruby was dead last.
Holy shit, she is.
Yep.
Did we even say anything good about
Like-
her? I feel like we didn't.
Ruby. I just
Ruby's
said
great.
I don't
but
even remember. I'll have
not
to
as good
re-listen
as
to
other
it.
girls.
Yeah, and that's kind of
okay.
where Daya is, honestly, for me. Like, she's 11, but she could probably be higher. Like, I don't have any negative feelings about her.
I
really
need
like
to
her character.
reintroduce my Aqours bias, dude. Karen being number 3 and Emma being, I think, number like 4 or 5 really screwed me.
Yeah, what's
Oh
going
no,
on
Emma's
here, dude?
number 8. Never
You
mind.
got Honk at 6 too. Like, you're crazy.
Oh god, am I the only one batting for Hanukkah? No,
2021
we got
Dias.
a whole team.
Oh yeah,
dude.
we're in the top 5s, dude. We're getting into the nitty gritty. But yeah, no,
These
I like Daya.
all
TLDR.
bangers. Fallen.
Fallen, why do you
It's
hate
all
her?
you, man. Yeah.
Oh no, I'll just
Why did you put her at number 5? She clearly is number 1 material.
I would say this, that I like how she's portrayed in the anime, and that's all. There's 2 major reasons why I don't like her. Alright, three
Okay.
major reasons. Alright, number one.
I love trees. Team Tree.
Team Tree, Mr. Beast.
No. I think she's a bit like how to say, I don't really like characters that I can't relate to that well. I mean, if it's even if it's
Mm-hmm.
just a small tiny bit, if I can relate to them, then that would be good. But I really can't relate to this. I really can't. It's just impossible. Number two, the community, especially some people, ruin it for me. And number three, you would not believe this, but I got her a lot in Sifas, and I am sick and tired of getting off her cards. I am sick and tired of that. Every time I draw,
Like it
The
really
gacha
every
took.
time
really
I
does
draw a
influence your
UR,
opinion of some of these
every,
characters. I'm not gonna
every
lie.
time I draw a UR, I get a bunny die, and I'm like, holy shit, when I'm gonna stop getting this card? When?
God, I wish that
They
was
should really
me.
have.
I
They
actually
should really
love
have some
that
sort of
so
duplicate
much.
protection for that.
Yeah,
I know.
it's like the game just wants to give me dire cards, you know.
It's really stupid when you get like 4 URs and like 3 of them are the same card.
Yeah,
That is,
precisely.
yeah, I hate that so much. There's this one Maki UR that the game keeps giving me over and over again, and I'm like, why?
Ooh, is it the beach one?
No, it's not even that one. That same with the
Damn.
initial Nozomi UR. God, it's like not even a good card to use in the game. So I'm just like, you are worthless.
It depends on
How
which
dare
mark.
you?
It
You
depends
are
on
worthless.
it depends on which mark you
The
are,
the
though.
Maki art's really good.
But
I
Supreme,
like
it
that one a
depends on
lot.
which marquee you got, because one of them is useful though.
Is that true?
The ice skating one
I
is
just made a
useful.
team full of Maris. Why can't I clear any songs?
You have fast Mario, you're supposed to be able to clear a song.
Oh yeah, Fest Mari carries
Mm.
me. Don't worry. Her and Kanon are literally driving my game forward. It's great.
Do you guys play a lot of All Stars?
Yes, I do, and I keep
Oh yeah,
getting shit from the gachas, you know, because
religiously.
all I get are like dire.
Gacha is one hell of a drug, dude. They really know how to get you addicted.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, they do really do. It's
All right, next girl. I don't have a very good top 10 list for this one, but Hoshizora Rin.
oh,
Easily, I have her highest out of all of us. I have her at number 2, Lid 9, Supreme 14, Fallen 18. Thank you for whoever's doing that, by the way. The coloring, I
it's
appreciate it. It
me.
helps a lot.
Yeah, that is
Good job,
helpful.
Fallen. You're doing great.
Yeah,
You're
that
winning,
is
son.
helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 reasons why Rin is great.
Oh
1,
Lord.
she's cute.
I will
2,
kill
she's
you.
cute. 3, she's cute. 4, she's cute. I don't have like a very fleshed out opinion of her. She like I love uh gonna expose myself here. I love tomboys.
Ooh.
Tomboy, fantastic. All tomboys, top tier.
Amen, brother.
Uh the whole insecurity thing. At first I really liked it. The wedding and the skirt and stuff. Not the wedding, fuck. The wedding dress.
You mean the Love Ring Bell outfit?
Love Wing
Yeah, yeah,
Bell,
yeah.
her episode in Muse. At first, I really liked it. Then I played Bang Dream and saw it done better, which is whatever. You know, that's how it is sometimes.
Oof.
But I do really enjoy her character. I wish she was better utilized as this Hanukkah-esque force that pushes Maki forward. I wish the first year dynamic with her and Hanayo was pushed more, but as they are, they're still super adorable, right? Rin, the supportive aspect of Rin is really great, and she's very cute, right?
hmm I can agree with that.
It's not great reasoning to have her at number 2, but I compare her to like Umi. Actually, Umi's probably higher. Fuck.
Wow.
Oh no,
No.
oh no.
Oh, hold
Sure.
on. Just swap these around. This is Umi's number 2 now. But Rin's great. Certainly, she would always be top 5. I think whatever list I make her, because I love her a lot.
I mean, if we can have girls in the bottom of our tier list and not really know why they're there, we can definitely have them in the top and not really know why they're there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Maki Rin is the best Rin ship. IMO.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Oh no. All right, Lid.
All
It's you.
right. I think something that actually propels her into a top 10 for me personally. I really, really love her singing voice. I think she has the best one in
Ooh,
the entire franchise. It is
I
natural and
agree.
crisp.
Actually,
Like
like
I,
Okay.
definitely like hearing her the solo snow halation of her.
yeah. Oh
I
my
think
god.
I think when I originally watched the show, she was very like low on my tier list as one of those characters that like I didn't really notice. And then like some things just like hit you in a row. Great fan art, great songs, and you're like, oh, I gotta reevaluate this
Yep.
character a little.
Yeah, like I could listen to her solo mixes for everything just because like how great her voice is naturally. So
Yeah, big agree.
that puts her top 10 for me, just her voice alone.
Yeah, honestly, Lid, that's kind of why she's so high for me too. Like her and Umi both. That when they release their solo mixes, I'm like, oh my god, their voices are
Umi's
insanely good.
god. Umi's damn good, man.
Like they're easy. Like it's like Mari, Rin, Umi, in my opinion, for voices. Like it's
Mari's
kind of
really good.
wild. Yeah,
Yeah,
14 though.
definitely.
She's 14's mostly because of her voice. I do like her character though. I really like her with Hanyo. I know it's kind of basic, but they have cute
But
moments
what a
a
bitch.
lot. And I
How
like
dare.
cats, so
Ooh.
you know, it's not far of extension. That's about it. She's allergic to cats.
How
but that
do you
doesn't
like
stop her from.
your ramen, Supreme?
I could enjoy a bowl of ramen or two. A little bit spicy, maybe.
Spicy.
The ramen addiction is like low key cute, but also like if you didn't like it and you're like that's an annoying part of her character, I would understand that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It doesn't really do much for me one way or the other, honestly.
Oh yeah, true.
Fallen, you have her surprisingly low. I thought she would be higher for you.
No. I think I might have like maybe at that point of time I feel that it's very bad. But
I
I
feel
think
like
I think right now
at
it's better. Right now it's better. Generally I like Muse members, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say that this is the least.
You're very much alone in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very lonely.
With Muse with this table, we have a very much a strong Aqours bias,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
the Muse
precisely.
kind of gets pushed down a little.
Yeah, but I don't really care. The thing is, it's just I don't know. In Muse, she's my least favorite character, but I think putting her at 18 just makes me feel like a asshole. Makes me feel like I'm the bad guy here.
Who did you
Yes.
rank above her? She's under Emma. You
All
have
right.
Emma at
I think
17.
I did her injustice. So basically, I'm gonna put her.
Oh,
a
you
bit...
have her tied with Mari, actually.
Aw, poor Rin.
Okay, so now basically, I think I'm gonna put Rin a bit higher, but not in top 10s anyways. The most I could give her is like top 15. Well, basically, I feel that she has a
Going through the list makes you want to reevaluate some of these placements, huh?
yeah,
Really
because
does.
Honestly.
but you see the thing is like you don't really you like some characters and then the rest of the characters are like oh shit what am I supposed to put them at a rating, man? It's not it's like I don't
Yup.
even have
Yeah,
strong
yeah.
feelings for them, but at the same time it's hard. Yeah, so
They just slide down the list, dude. Past Us was stupid.
Do you want to keep rolling? Let's get some Muse bias in here.
Yeah, go ahead, Fallen. Finish what you were saying.
I think Rin is really interesting in a sense because like tomboy stuff and then after that she especially like the episode 5 it hit me kind of hard because she changed she believes herself more into a girly way because she's a girl, right? And everybody keeps calling her a boy. That's a bit frustrating enough for people. So it's like
Oh, yeah,
I like
names.
I like that kind of stuff like where she starts to open up more to become a girl, and that's what I really like. And I think her voice is really cute. I think the gimmicks also really cute. And yeah, the reason why she's at the bottom because I feel that other Muse members to me are better. That's why she's the lowest among the Muse.
An interesting reasoning.
Yeah, definitely. The tomboy good.
Now, would you like to talk about the character who's number 1?
Ho ho ho
Oh.
ho 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 ho.
Next up on the list, and the last one in this four-way tie for 5th place, we have Minami Katori.
You hear Fallen just crack his knuckles in the microphone.
Oh man.
Of the Muse girls, Fallen definitely has them all the highest. But actually, looking at it, we have like a lot of Muse girls in our top 5, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. We all generally feel pretty strongly about a few of them.
It's the same. It's the trio as well.
Yeah.
No spoilers, Dias.
Yeah. There's definitely not a.
I mean,
not
you
a
already
list
spoiled
in
it.
the description somewhere.
You already spoiled it enough. So,
Yeah, you're right.
All right, go for it.
I like her character. At first, when I was watching the anime, I don't know whether I told anyone. I told a lot of you before, but I don't really like her at the first watch of the anime. But after that, I think I kind of liked her, and then all of a sudden, I just like it bombarded into a big love. I guess she's really cute. I think the fan arts of her is really nice. I think her voice is really nice. I think her figure is really nice. It's just that I also can relate to her because I like her personality a lot. Which is like being
I'll
very nice.
definitely say I have her the lowest out of us. Hot character. As far
Yeah,
as like hot girls in Muse, I think she's probably one of the hottest.
Yeah, she
100%.
is hottest
Mhm.
man. She's really.
The maid outfit helps a lot.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah, it does help a lot. It actually does help a lot for sure.
Right.
Yeah, but I think I like her personality the most, which is like very nice to people and very kind, even though like people treat her like shit like that,
This
Especially
is kind of a topic for another podcast, but how do you feel about the single episodes for Muse in general?
Yeah, that is definitely a
we,
topic
we,
for
we
another
could go we
podcast.
could go through that, but yeah, that's I think she really is nice, and she has this complicated hairstyle that's so unique. I don't even know how she has that hairstyle.
I'm
Yes,
sorry,
preach, Fallen.
I completely screwed that up. I didn't mean the individual. I mean like the overarching season one plot between her, Umi, Hanukkah.
Yeah. We can make a podcast on that.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
another day
Fallen,
then.
preach, dude. Fucking strange hairstyles. They
but I
make
love it.
girls top tier. It's the best.
I love it. I just really love that hairstyle. It suits her quite well. I mean, if you were to put it on other people, it wouldn't look nice. But I think on her, it looks really, really nice. But I wonder how people have that kind of hairstyle. Imagine sitting on the fucking chair for like 3 hours just to do that one hairstyle. Yeah, yeah. Okay, and then I think she's cute, and she's cute, and she's cute, and she's cute. Her voice is good. That's it. Yes.
Those are solid
Nice.
reasons.
Yeah.
That's kind of honestly why I have her so high too. Like, she's just in a similar vein to Kanan, honestly. She's just like all around a cute character. I really like the emotional stuff with her and Honoka in I think it was season 1, where she's
Yeah.
like gonna leave and shit, and like I'm like, oh
Yeah, and
my
she
god,
doesn't
this
ever
is
Yeah.
bring
some
it up.
yeah, this is some drama, dude. What the fuck?
I'll probably add on to that I
Um,
think that she really thinks for people before herself. That's what I really like.
yeah, and that's a very good trait to have. Like a very like she's very caring, and that's really
Yeah.
it kind of brings the whole package together, you know what I mean? Like she's super sweet, and it's really nice to watch her be super sweet, especially when some of the other characters are like definitely not sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's just all around a super cute, super fun character.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She is. She really is. Love the character.
Lit.
I have her 11. Yeah, I think she's very adorable. Something I actually really like about her too. Like I really
You
like
have
her singing voice.
Shioriko above her. Is there a particular reason for that, or
I what?
Shioriko above her?
Uh,
You have Shioriko at 10, Kotori at 11.
like I said, I like characters. Like I like the whole mean aspect of them and the fact they don't need other
Mm.
people to push them to do things. Sorry, Katori.
I'm sorry, I sort of threw that out there, but I consider Kotori and Shioriko like pretty opposite characters. No.
Yeah, I would
Kinda.
just say
They
so.
are pretty opposite characters, honestly.
Yeah, but I actually really like Katori's singing voice. Like it's very high, but it doesn't crack in
Mm.
any type of way. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's crisp. I really like that
Yeah.
about her. Because like you listen to like Ruby's solo mix and you could tell her voice actress is like struggling to keep it high pitched. But like
Yeah.
Katori's voice
Yeah.
actress is naturally high, and like I love that. And she's a very cute girl, so definitely
Yeah.
very cute.
I've heard a lot of people say they don't like her voice because it's too high, and I never really got that.
Hi, my name is People. I don't like her voice. It's too high.
Yeah,
I
I don't
think
get
Get
you.
out.
Get out of this podcast
especially in
now.
like the group songs, it stands out way too much, and it's like a little weird. Hanayo to a lesser extent. I will say, in a lot of the Printemps songs, I really like her voice. I think having like a rather high pitched group in general, it's like pretty good idea. It sets a tone and a vibe. Especially with what they were going for with the Printemps, these flowery girls, very pure, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I like that aspect to her. For me, Kotori is just she loses a lot of points because I think her actions in the anime especially frustrate me. Not telling Hanukkah because you're shy, that makes a lot of sense. but then like later, like it kind of feels like they rely on Hanukkah way too much to do anything,
Hmm.
and that just kind of annoyed me, right? Especially in the argument with Umi, and this will be more of a Hanukkah thing, but like I feel like Hanukkah has too much of Kotori's burden, and I don't like characters that just sort of cause trouble and then run away, and that's kind of what it felt like Kotori did.
Mm.
So she ends up very low because of her story. Again, don't like her voice. She's not a character I really like in the show at all, but she is hot, so she's got that going.
Brings her up to
Yeah.
22, hey?
It brings her above Nozomi.
Damn, I can't believe Dias is wrong.
Oh no.
Anyway,
It's a
we
good
can
thing I'm
talk
not on
about
Twitter.
Honoka right now. Because she's up
Hanukkah.
next at number 4. I'm kind of surprised she's this high, honestly.
I agree. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I
Wait,
guess
you
it's
wanna?
everybody else basically has her in the same spot except for me, so.
I was gonna say yeah, but we'll get to it in a moment.
Uh, she's my top 5, so I think I ever ranked the highest.
Yep, you have her
Yep.
at number 5.
Okay, I think Hanukkah is like a really, really great character. Like, I don't know how to go in depth with her because I honestly don't really pay attention to characters so much, but I just like her. Like, it's really
Another
weird,
one
but I
of
like her.
these. We don't have a reason. We're just into it.
Yeah, like I see her and I'm like, oh my god, adorable. Like, I love you so much. Something
Mhm.
about her, she's just very cute to me. And I like when I rewatched the anime, she was just kind of like, her voice was like kind of different, I guess. Like it was high, but it wasn't super high like Katori's, and like it wasn't super low like Umi's. It was just right for a main character.
I'm actually curious. What sets her apart from Chica for you?
Probably the fact that she doesn't ever forget about her friends. I think that could be it.
Mm, that makes sense. Yeah,
You know,
The
she is kind
Yosuro
of
factor.
she
she is
really
kind of
cares about them.
attached to them, like most of the show. Yeah.
Yeah, she drags both of them along. Even when like Umi yells at her all the time, like she's still like, Umi, come on. Like we have to do this together. I love that.
Mhm.
Love her. She's
Mm.
great. Fallen or
Fallen, would
dies.
you like to go next?
Who goes next? Me?
Flip a
Yeah, go
coin.
for it.
Um, so for me, I think that she's the.
I'll
Right.
call a number from 1 to 20. Just kidding. Go for it.
All right. So
We had very different trains of thought there.
I thought I wanted to go first because anything.
Yeah, go.
So I feel that she has a very like so-called anime protagonist vibe, like I said for Chica. But the thing is that
Do you like that aspect of her?
not really. Not really. But yeah, that's not the reason why she's ranked so high. It's the point is that like I think she's like the person that brings the whole series up in the first place. She's like the I don't know, she makes the show more fun to watch in a sense of way with her upbeat attitude and the happiness that she always gives around. She's always like the
Mhm.
positive kind of person. I mean, until she got slapped by Umi, all the way up to there. Yeah, but then
Yeah.
The slap. We need to talk about. We need to go back and talk about Mari's slap. Yes.
and then
Yes, indeed.
after all, she's like the leader and the starter of Muse. So I think that plays a big part because I like Muse a lot. And for me,
Mm.
because I know you guys like Aqours a lot, but I'm the only guy that like Muse the most here. So I think that Honoka's starting it, and because she has a really nice character to me, despite the anime protagonist thing, it's really kind of nice. So that's why
Mhm.
she's at 6.
You could argue that
Mm.
that makes her like the fact that she's such a good anime protagonist is because she makes the show so fun to
She
watch,
really
right?
does make the show in a lot of ways. I feel
Yeah, it,
like
it, it
the show
does.
like revolves around. It doesn't revolve around Hanukkah the same way it revolves around Chica, or the way Sunshine revolves around Chica. But I do feel like she does a great job. She has great interactions with every character. I love her the way she interacts with Maki, especially. I think I have her also at number 6,
Yeah, it's
and
the
a big
same.
part of that is just because she is cute, and she's also a pretty like she's not as one note as she would first appear, right? And that catches you off guard a little bit when you're in season 2, especially. season 1 is a lot about Hanukkah pushing herself and trying to make this group work, and I like a good Genki girl. But then in season 2, she's very much like, I don't know if I want to keep going. And I have a lot of respect for the writers for trying to pull that sort of storyline, because I think on first watch that's kind of like a punch in the gut a little bit, because you're really invested in their success and their story. So for Hanukkah to sort of be like, yeah, I'm kind of done. That hit me really hard.
Yeah, the character who started it all, especially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like I think what really helps Hanukkah a lot is that like she feels very like a real sort of Genki. It's not that she's trying to be this like achieve your dreams. Like if you watch My Hero Academia, right? The character Deku is very much like all about this dream, from his upbringing to his like powers and stuff. I think what I really like about Hanukkah is that she didn't end up like that, where it was all about the dream and it was all about this one story. It was like she's a very real person to me, and I have a lot of respect for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like I kind of did Honoka dirty. I had her at like 22, and I feel like she should be higher than that, having heard all of you guys'.
We hit you with a barrage of positivity. You can't escape now.
Yeah, kind of like Honoka, honestly, in general. It's just like she's so positive, you kind of just can't hate her. I don't really have a reason why she's this low. She used to be one of my favorites.
Do you want to talk about Chica by chance? How she compares, rather?
Yeah, the reason, like, I know I have Chica pretty high. I liked
You have her number 2.
I liked the way Chica went about things more. Like, I didn't really like how reckless Honoka was sometimes.
Yeah.
And I didn't
see that.
really like a lot of the drama in season 2 specifically. Like, I know the slap was good and everything, but like I felt
no.
jumping.
Umi slap sucks. Mari slap good.
Mari slap good. Umi slap suck. But I like
Umi
Umi though,
suck.
so what do I do?
Oh God.
But anyway, so like I think Hanukkah did. She is definitely a good anime protagonist. I think she's definitely a good character. I like her a lot, but the stuff in the show kind of drags her down for me. I used to like her a lot more, honestly, but I think
that's interesting.
I honestly think the contrast of her and Chica is what brings her down for me. I like Chica a lot, and I just like the way Chica went about things more than I like the way Honoka went about things. I feel like she jumped to I don't want to be a school idol anymore pretty fast for me.
So we have kind of the opposite reaction to the same content then.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
It definitely hit me hard, don't get me wrong. I did like that scene, but I'm kind of like, this is a little over dramatic, don't you think? But I guess that's kind of in character for her, so what do I know? I think I did her dirty.
Before we
she
move
could probably
on
be
to
in
top
like 15 or so.
Can we talk about slaps in
we're at a minute. We're at an hour and 11. We probably can't talk about slaps.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
Mari slap good, Umi slap bad, because Mari was like using the slap to show emotion, and Umi was using her slap to just be a bitch. That's the TLDR. Maybe like some other podcast, I'll talk about it more in depth. But I really think the homie slap Mari gives Kanan is like core to their relationship.
Yeah,
and especially in contrast to Umi's slap, I think it was really well done.
Yep.
All right, Lid.
It's time.
I've been waiting.
You got a top 10 lister.
Okay, well, my top 10. Yo is cute, adorable. Yoriko. She is just like a generally great character who, like I said, love characters who just do things without needing to be pushed. Like, if you have that self-perseverance, I love that, and I would love you forever. I love Yo. She's great. If you don't have her in a top 5, you're dead to me. Sorry, Supreme. Sorry, Ballin. Like,
oh God.
She's at 7. Like, give me a break here.
Change out the numbers.
She's just like really, really great. Her singing voice is amazing. Love her interactions with Mari. Actually, that is really great.
I will say it's kind of wild that she's top 3, because in the server, she was number 1 for like a long time, and then fucking Soggy and Moon put Shioriko, and it was like, whoops.
And she slipped out.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame. Yeah, great girl. Everybody should stand her and Yoriko. And yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
Yoriko good.
Excellent.
Is that the only reason why she's for Dias?
It's all about the ships for me, you know that.
I like it.
With Yo, I have her very high up. And part of that is just because I think her story is also really well done. It's not as good as the like if I were to rank the stories in Sunshine, they're all really good. I would say like Kanadai Amari is number one, Yoshiko's episode is number two, and then Yo's arc is number three. I think there's like a very real emotion to her story with Chika, which apparently they've done really well with Ayumu, which I need to see how that's going on. Where like she feels abandoned and she's not sure how to adapt to all these new friends and this new lifestyle, right?
They learned how to do it well, I see.
Yeah, you gotta have a trial run, I
Yeah.
guess. But beyond that, I love her little hats. This is like completely unrelated to like the main reason I like her. I like her personality a lot. I like her little hats. I like her more friendly nature. I hate to use the term like popular girl, but I do think like Yo being a popular girl and like having this aspect in shipping where it's like, oh, this is the popular one, and then you have Yoshiko who's a fucking nerd, right?
Mhm.
That really sells the Gmo I ship for me. That dynamic.
Yeah, she definitely kind of gives off jock energy, right? Because she's like in
Yeah.
a bunch of clubs that aren't just the club from the show. Like,
She does swimming club primarily, right?
yeah, she has a lot of
She has a
extracurricular
lot of
activities that
friends.
no one else really does, right? So
It's actually kind of weird now that I think about it. The whole she has a lot of friends aspect got swapped around, didn't it?
a little bit. Well, and even with Suki too, it's like, oh yeah, this is my cousin. It's like, oh, okay,
The movie is its own
well shit.
fucking beast, isn't it?
Mhm.
Oh god, Suki great.
Suki is
Suki's
so
pretty
good.
great.
Why isn't Suki
Shoot.
on this list, dude?
Honestly, she would have been my number 2.
Yeah, what the fuck? We
Oh,
should
dude,
definitely
we
have
gotta
her on
put
here.
Sarah on the list then. She'll be like number like 5 or 6
Yeah,
for
we're
me.
like opening Pandora's box here with all the side characters, eh?
Oh, how do you? This is like completely unrelated. How do you feel about Yukiho, Hanaka's sister?
Oh, I forgot she had a sister.
Me too, honestly.
Of the
Oops.
sibling dynamics, their dynamic is my least favorite. But I like Yukio as a character a lot. I think she's very she serves her role pretty well.
I think siblings that get in fights are more accurate. Like no sibling really gets along that great. Come on.
Oh,
Hanukkah,
definitely.
you're a fucking dumbass. Get
Yeah,
with the
definitely.
program.
Yeah.
I do like that about her for sure. She like keeps Hanukkah on track by
Mm.
not just being Hanukkah, you can do it. She's like, you're a dumbass. Go to school, you idiot.
Oh no. Supreme, how do you feel about Yo?
Yeah, I like Yo is a character who in 2020 I forgot existed a lot. And
Oh,
I
God.
swore that in 2021 I'm going to stop doing that. And part of that is writing her more, and part of that is like reading her bond
Hold
stories
up.
more.
How did you forget she existed? We have like 6 people in hell who like nonstop talk about her.
Hear me out, okay? She doesn't have a lot of screen time in the show, and I was focused on other characters more than her. Rico kind of had this for me too for a long while, where I just kind of forgot they were a character for a little while. It's bad because I really liked them, and then I remember that I really liked them, and that's why Yo is so high now, because after writing her a decent amount the last couple months, I'm just like, man, this character she's got so much going on. Not even just the tomboy aspect, but like just the way she interacts with all the other characters is just so different than any other character in the show. Other than Kanon, I can say she's like got the most jockey like kind of personality, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm kind of spinning my tires here, but I really like her.
No,
I like her
I
character.
like 100%. I agree with you on like just like the jock aspect, tomboy aspect of her is great.
I don't
And
really
her
have an
interactions are great.
insane reason like Lid does, but Yoriko good. And yeah, she's just a good character, honestly. I don't really know
God
what
tier.
else to say about it. Definitely A tier. Her thing with Mari is like one of my favorite parts of Sunshine season 1.
All right, Fallen. It's all you, man.
Alright. I think I like her character a lot. And I like the songs that she's in, especially when she's in the center, and by a lot of songs, I mean 2 songs that she's center in. Wow, that's a
It's
lot.
true. She
She
was like
deserves
the
more.
poster girl for like a long time, right?
She was crazy popular.
But she
I
only
think
had like
Kanan was the most popular at the start, right?
Yeah.
And then it sort of dipped off a cliff.
but she only had 2 song centers. That's so sad.
She deserves so much more.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
like both of
Should
her
make every
songs that
song a center.
she's in the center of. I think it's really nice. Well, the only one major reason why I don't like her is, yeah, the community. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
The what?
The
Yeah, the
community.
community.
Just hang out with me, Fallen. Just hang out with me and
By
I'll lit her
far,
up.
she is number one most beloved girl by the community, isn't she?
Yeah, that's
How
why
do, how do
that
you feel she rates on like the hotness scale?
out of what?
Kanon's just a little hotter.
Out of what?
Kanan's hotter.
Yeah, I think Kanon's hotter, but I think Yo has more, if that makes any sense. Like she's more
She's very
attractive
cute.
in general.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Yeah.
a lot cuter than Kanon for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, cool.
Wait, before we end, Stan Yoriko. Okay, let's go.
Okay,
Alright, we can carry
Stan
on now.
Gmo I. Oh, so,
Oh yeah, Jiwa, I get the two.
Fallen,
Decided
would
yet.
you like to take us away with Hanamaru?
Who? Me?
Yeah. You have her the highest, I guess tied with me.
Yeah, I think she's
At number 2.
yeah. Yeah. I think she's really cute. I like what she does. She's basically around the same as Kotori. Around the same doesn't mean the same, but she like cares for other people before herself. Like remember like this one episode 4, if I remember correctly, season 1 episode 4 where she wants to go with she go whatever she does with Ruby just because Ruby wants to be an idol, and like she asked Hanamaru to join in too because it's the best friend. Hanamaru can't even bear to say no, even though she really can't take it that well. She goes along with Ruby because she wants her friend to be happy, and that really just like, wow, that touched me quite much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I love that about that episode was so good.
yeah, that really is good, and I feel that she's really like a very cute girl. She has a very nice voice, and I mean this gimmick about living in a very old area, so she's like new to a lot of this tech stuff. Yeah, it's really interesting to me. It really kind of
Mhm.
stood out, and I think I can relate to her, which is like one of the main things why she's best Aqours girls for me, and that's why she's rated quite high for me too. At the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
She's got a
I could
she's got a
honestly
lot of
have her at number 2, like just as easily as Chica. They fluctuate so much, man. It's not even funny. I like her for a lot of the same reasons you do. Like she's super caring to her friends. A lot of like Katori, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she's definitely like a 10 on the cuteness factor for sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
absolutely.
Um, definitely.
We're not going to talk about the hotness factor because that's a territory, isn't
What
it?
the
Yeah, it's
hell?
true. FBI is gonna
It's
come
a
knocking
very
on my door.
specific kind of appeal.
But yeah, no, she's just overall a very endearing character. I like her side stories in the games a whole ton.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
so like goofy, right? Like, and
Yeah.
it's really cute to see her be kind of a little dork, like, and it's just everybody's like, oh, Hanamaru, and they just pet her on the head and let her go on about her day.
Yeah.
Her voice
I
actress
have
is
a whole
amazing.
journey for this character.
Yeah,
Definitely.
her.
I think go for
Sorry,
it.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, you're at
I'll have my
7. I was
time.
just gonna say, like, it's probably like, you know how I said the voice actors 1, 2, 3. It's probably Yo is the voice actress, and then Hanamaru is right after that in terms of like voice quality. They're really high up there for sure.
Okay, so I have her at number 7. I haven't really considered her voice that much, to be honest. I guess I'm too obsessed with the third years to really think
Yeah.
about that.
You hear Diet,
But
and you just tune everything else out.
yeah, whenever you're like watching the concert, you're like, oh, Suwawa. But so like at the start, especially in season 1, I think they did a really good job of making her very cute, and like she leads a lot of gags, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing. I know There's some people who really don't like how in season 2, especially, she sort of devolves into more jokes and not a lot of development. But I do think she brings a lot to the show in terms of being just like a funny girl, right?
Mhm.
I think at the start, like when people ask me like, "Oh, who's your favorite?" I sort of threw Hanamaru's name out there before I really thought about it, and then she like dropped a lot, right? But what brings her back, I think, is a lot of the temple aspect of her character, right? In the game, there's like a lot of stories where like she's like running events, right? Even in the show, there's like the sort of, again, the community aspect of her. She's got a lot of stuff to love. I wish the nerdiness aspect of her was more emphasized, but I can totally understand. When you have so many characters, it's hard to make time for everyone, right?
Yeah.
So definitely where she is, she's not bad. She does a lot for the show. She's very fun. She's very cute.
Little bundle
I
of
like her a
joy.
lot.
That there's like that one School Idol Festival event story where she's like running a little play for like kindergarten kids. That one was like one of my
Yeah,
favorite ones.
she like throws like she has people like throw rocks at. I think it's Yoshiko and stops it. Or
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ye.
this is very very cute. She's like reading the story as it goes. It's
Yeah.
great.
And she writes fan fictions canonically.
Canonically, definitely.
So she has to be up here.
I will say I am shocked she is number 2. If I had like thought about our like top 3, I would have thought it would have been like you, Mari, Daya, right?
Mm.
Because I think we all generally have those characters really high. But then turns out no, you is number 3, Hanamaru is number 2.
Fallen betrayed us, dude, with the die at 25.
Oh my.
I wasn't expecting Daya to be that high, to be honest.
It's okay. We got Yo in top 3. That's a W.
We did. It's
the
true.
only one that matters. Alright, last of Hanamaru. I think Hanamaru is super adorable. Love her pair with Yoshiko, just like the whole thing. I don't really have a lot to say about her. I think she's very cute. And funny enough, how Fallen always says the community like lowered the ranking for his characters. Actually, they raised it for me for Hanamaru. I never found a reason to like her. I thought she was just there. But
I
Yo,
totally get that.
I'm
I think
just
a lot of
I'm
people
just
missed out on her the first run.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
I'm gonna say here that the Hanamaru stance in Twitter is nice to me, so that's why I didn't change this a lot.
yeah, there's that one guy. He really likes Hanamaru and he makes a bunch of memes. I can't remember his name.
Oh
right now.
yeah, he's
But, like-
Zuamon, isn't he? Oh,
No. I
Yeah.
think you mean
Damn it.
Glenn Akio, you mean?
Yeah.
Damn it,
Like,
different guy.
I just saw how much he liked Hanamaru, and I was just really looking at her character, and I'm like, you know what? She's actually pretty cute. And then now she's a top 10.
Yeah. You start to notice her fan art more after that, and you're like, oh, she's adorable. And yeah.
Yeah.
She is
and then
very
you
very cute.
put her with Yoshiko.
She's also
and
very small,
And-
which is like it's got its own appeal, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yoshiko and Hanamaru, they got the friendship thing going on. They got the,
Okay, this is where we gotta have a bit of a fight. Yohamaru or Ruby Maru?
Oh,
Yohamaru.
None.
Yeah, easy.
I don't know.
I guess Ruby being at 28 kind of tells the story of this one,
Yeah.
actually.
No kidding.
All right, cool. Fallen, it's you again.
Yep, this is
Number
our
1.
You know what?
penultimate, or this is our ultimate.
just
number
just
1.
look at the dog now, okay? I'm gonna change my number.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
changing that because I feel that she's putting her at 2 really doesn't make me nice because
so for the record, Fallen moved his Umi ranking to number 1 from number 2. So she's tied with Katori now.
I feel that like I really kind of like her a lot. I think like as over time it goes, I think I really like her a lot, and I like the same thing as Katori. I like her. She's pretty cute. Like she always shows that serious side, but when she's cute, she's really like when she's embarrassed, she's shit. I wanted to say something in Chinese because it's easier to say, but I don't know what's the English meaning of that. Damn it.
Say it in Chinese, dude. That'd be cool.
If you know something called 害羞, no?
No, I got nothing.
Yeah, that's right. I think that like
cool, though.
she's really really cute. Oh, she's shy and embarrassed. Okay, basically that. Like she acts really cute when she's shy and embarrassed. Like she blushes, the whole face turns red and that kind of stuff. It's really nice. I think her gimmicks are really cool too, especially when she's playing the the poker face or something like that. Like her poker face
Oh,
is really
yeah.
bad. Yeah,
Oh,
that's a really good part of that. And overall, I think her personality is really really good. I think she's really cute. Her voice actor is good. Her singing is damn good. Swear to
Oof.
God.
Yeah, you are so right.
The singing voice definitely is like one of the best
Yeah,
parts of
it's
her.
really really good. And most of all, I like to promote Koto Umi here because it's a good ship. It's a ship that nobody
yes.
really gives a shit about, but I do give a shit about. You know,
I
Yeah,
mean,
Go
man.
isn't
off,
that the most
Holland.
popular Kotori
Tell
ship
him.
though?
I don't know. I just like Koto Umi a lot because in the anime they really talk a lot more than Honoka and Kotori or Honoka and Umi. I see Umi and Kotori talk a
Mm.
lot, especially like about the Kotori going to overseas that thing. She
Mm.
confided in Umi instead. So it's more of the two of them having more interactions than before, and the game also like forces this into my face, like Koto Umi more than anyone, like and then Honoka Umi.
How is the Umi gacha going?
No, I didn't draw for Umi gacha because I know the birthday gacha's a scam, K-Lab's a scam, everything's a scam. Gacha, when you look up for gacha, let me tell you, do not get like drawn into like, oh, it's my birthday girl and there's a birthday gacha, I should draw it. No, you shouldn't. You're gonna waste your time. You're gonna waste your energy praying for Umi, and then by the time you're like done, you're like, oh shit, I wish I shouldn't have dropped. But too late. You already passed the money to them. What you gonna do? You're gonna call yourself a sucker now. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah,
I
and then you'll pull it in a solo scout like 7 months later.
No, I won't put it. No, no, no.
Oh, that's the most
It's not.
painful part.
It's not. It's not
Yeah.
that. It's not supreme. It's worse because like oh, it's a UR. It's a solo scout. Oh no, I get dire again. I'm gonna flip the whole table one more.
The pain.
Yeah, it's always been like
Yo,
that.
Daya got some good cards though.
Let me tell you, in the art cards are good, but in Sivas the arts are good, but the cards trash. The card skills are trash.
Oh no.
Yeah, it is real trash. I'm not even like they
But
do.
I just want to look at them.
They did
So
Daya
All right,
quite dirty,
Lid,
man.
you're the next one. You have her at number 3.
I have her 3. She's great. Again, I reiterate it a lot of times. Character that does do things without being told. Like self perseverance. Do that and I
She's
would love you.
disciplined as hell.
tell him,
Yeah.
Lid.
Yeah, like I just really like her character.
She's in a bunch of clubs, right? She's in archery and something else.
No, she's only in.
Is it just archery?
I think just
No,
archery.
because they're in a.
Because
in the manga.
definitely the kendo
Yeah,
aspect
the manga
was
she was in the kendo
reduced.
club.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh
weird.
yeah.
That was weird. I don't know why they
As-
changed it to archery, but okay, sure.
I like it. I like it. I feel like I had something else. Oh, I'm definitely fall inside. Koto Umi for the win. Love it.
Damn.
I think that's really it. She's the top 3 because self perseverance. You need that if you want to be my top 3. Okay.
I like her for a lot of the same reasons I like Daya, to be honest. She's got the Japanese beauty, sort of long hair. She's not black hair, but whatever. She's got like the elegance sort of factor. Her parents run like the dojo and teach classes. So she's got this like traditional aspect to her character that I really like. I guess traditional Japanese specifically. Um, I like how she interacts with Hanukkah a lot. In that she yelled at Hanukkah a lot, but it feels like it's from a place of like caring, right? Definitely not on the Koda Umi train. I'm on the Hana Umi train. I'm sorry,
Boo.
but
You know.
the OT3 is one of the few that I think really works in Love Live. Not to like hate on OT3s, but I think a lot of them can be a little bit weak because there's one relationship that's really stronger than the others, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
But I think with Kodo and Honoumi, like that's one of the OT3s that I can really get behind because it feels like all 3 of them have like a strong affection for each other, right? And I like their aspect in the show. I like Umi's general being pumped up. The camping moment is probably my favorite.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Her and Rin are out there, and Rin's like, "What are we doing?" And she's like, "We're climbing the mountain. Damn it!"
Yeah, that
That's
part's
great.
awesome.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, this is all around a swell character. There are a
Yeah,
lot of similarities to Daya, actually.
I
Maybe
was
that's
about
why
to
I like her.
say I kind of have her in the top 8 for the same reason like Daya could be in my top 8 for like
Hmm.
honestly, a lot of the same reasons as Lid. Like, she's super self-persevering. She doesn't need anybody else to really govern her life. She's very take charge. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do it now, right? Like, I
Yeah.
know there was the one episode in season
She has
1.
the mothering aspect of her character. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's not, and I know a lot of people don't like, if their detractors say she's like kind of a bitch, like she's kind of too
Yeah.
demanding sometimes. But like, I don't know, she's never really like, she bends really hard for her friends. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a beach day. Fine, we'll have a beach day, but then tomorrow we're gonna practice a ton, right? Like, she wants to be kind, but at the same time wants to take charge. And I like her character a ton in the show and in the games as well.
I will say, after Fallen mentioned the card thing, I didn't realize that she's kind of a big fucking meme, isn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah, that's why Caleb did her so
A
dirty,
little
man.
bit.
She's got a lot of like meme moments where she's just like freaking out a little, like, and having these really extreme reactions to
Yeah.
things.
That's the other reason why I like her, is I like her, like, her total polar opposite. It's like almost another side of her where she just is like this crazy frantic person who gets freaked out by everything.
Yeah.
There was that one, I think it was the Halloween event for School Idol Festival All Stars,
Mhm.
and she was like horrified of ghosts or something like that.
No,
I don't
that's
really
not.
Oh,
That's
the
remember.
not.
haunted house one.
Daya's not in that event.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But you remember it, Fallen. Yeah. She's like such a different character in that
Yeah.
event. I really like that about her. Yeah. No, just great girl. I have a thing for girls with blue hair apparently. Like Kanon, her, Rem from ReZero, Konosuba, Aqua. Like,
Karen can
I will
relate.
say one of my favorite aspects of her in like ships is like she's also one of these like embarrassed characters.
Yeah.
Even in the show, she's like, I think there's a moment where they're like watching a movie and she like, there's like people kissing on screen. She just like straight up shuts off the TV.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, she's great. Same with Rico. Like, I love that about Rico too, where she's just like, oh my god, lewd stuff happening.
Fuck, dude. I need to read more fan fiction. There's like some good ideas out there.
I know a guy
These girls are great.
who's pretty good at writing. I can send you his stuff. Starts with an
Ooh.
S.
Yo, hit me up. Especially if it's Hanaumi.
Oh yeah, by the way,
see
Koda
it.
Umi is. I'm with you guys. That shit's
Damn.
Hell
fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get out here, Dias.
Yep. Sorry, boss. You're voted off the
It's
island.
likely because I have Katori so low looking at it. It's probably
I'm
not
gonna flip
a...
the table at your
Yeah,
face
it
right
could
now,
be.
man.
So, we have what were we doing?
We finished the whole tier list.
No, we finished the list, but we had
did
something
it.
at the end. We have yeah, we've done
We
it.
are
Woo!
about to talk about
Yay.
the anime of the
The thing we
Nijigasaki.
did last time was that we had this thing where it was like, what is one thing you would change about these characters,
Ah.
right? So last time we did it for the bottom characters. Now I guess we may as well do it for the top, right? We got our top 13 characters: Umi, Hanamaru, Yo, Hanaka, Katori, Rin, Daya, Mari, Kanan, Shizuku, Kanata, Shioriko, Karen, right?
Mhm.
Of these characters, pick one and change something about them. Who wants to go first?
I guess Lid can start since she's the first in the columns, right?
All right.
I don't know.
I've said it before, and I'll always say it. I would always change Yoel's episode. I never liked it. I don't know how I watched it and was like, God, this is gonna be my best girl. Like, to this day, don't know. But I would change her episode because I feel like with everybody's solo episode, they aren't linked with somebody else unless it's Hanamaru. Hanamaru is linked with
Hanamaru's
Ruby. I didn't
linked
like that.
Ruby,
Which
yeah.
is also tragic.
Yeah, like I feel like if you're gonna do a solo episode, do it with just them focusing on themselves. Do not drag in another character because I'm guaranteed gonna hate that other character because you were
Like-
in
Oh,
their
no.
episode.
Like, make the other characters in the episode the supporting characters for the main character, right?
Yeah,
Kind of
like
what
if
they did
they
with
kept
Daya's.
if they kept Mari in there, kind of like helping her, guide her like through something she's going through, I would have loved that. But the fact they had it like she's going through it with Chica, and then we're gonna put Mari in there, I was like, no, it's too many characters.
Mhm.
Don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just don't do that. Do a solo episode on just them and focusing on their problems. That's what I would do for Yul.
Ooh.
I like it.
Lid's change is just remove Chica from the show entirely. Yo's the main character now.
If I could, I would. Demo.
Damn, she's like the most pivotal character to this show. All of the drama centers on Chica.
Yeah, that's why you gotta get rid of her.
It's true.
Oh no.
Spice things up.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Alright, Supreme. Do we want to do like one random character, or do we want to just do our best girls? Like,
nah, we'll
Lid's
stick with this top half like we did last episode, just for consistency.
Okay, sure.
If I honestly think I would make. I think Honoka could change. Honestly, like if they just changed that little bit in season 1, I feel like she'd be way higher on my list. I still don't think she's fairly ranked. She should probably be like somewhere around 15 or something. But if it would make me like the original series a ton more if they wrote Honoka just a little bit better.
I mean, it's naturally right that like you're focusing on the things you like. Some characters just sort of fall by the wayside.
Yeah, pretty much. And I know I've talked about if I was to change stuff with Mari before, so I don't want to reiterate. And all the other characters, I'm pretty happy with where they are. So,
all right, for me, I would say Kanan.
Ooh, spicy one.
Give her more screen time, god damn it.
Oh, understandable.
Like, because
you know what? Fair play.
I judge her by the amount of time that she has, and it's very little. And that this is only one influential scene that I liked, and that's all. And so it's like, wow.
Is it the Chica one?
No, the slap.
Oh, the slap. Slap's great.
Slap's great.
Well, and to be fair, if that scene didn't do it for you, yeah, I could kind of see where you wouldn't have much else to go off of the character for sure.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't.
So mine was gonna be Rin, but then I realized I think I talked about it before. Why I like the Bandori version of Rin a lot better than Rin.
You definitely
or how
did.
it was handled. So I won't repeat myself. But I think you can push Rin in a direction of she's very helpful for bringing people out of their shell, right? And the supportive aspect of her, I think, can be really great. If you want to know why I think that, check out some of the previous podcasts, or just play through Bang Dream and you look at Hakumi's character. Especially there's the one with Remy in
good
the
plug
camera
for the previous
one.
episodes.
I really feel Bang Dream is a bit hard for me, so I don't decide to play it.
The gacha sucks.
Dude, honestly, like I struggle to recommend it because I know a lot of the characters that I really like are really low on people's tier list in Bang Dream.
I feel that I would give the game a chance if it's not that hard. But like when I first played the game and I first got my 4-star, I start playing, I got a fucking C. Compared to D4 TJ where I could immediately get a B for that. And the gacha is way more lenient.
Yeah, it is. Hey guys.
The gacha is not more lenient. Hold on.
D4
hey
DJ
guys,
gacha is lenient.
Oh god.
Guys, we're at an hour and 41 minutes. We cannot have a Bandori talk right now.
Okay, cool. Alright, so that's our tier list.
Insert clapping sound effect.
Jerking off there? Or? Alright, that's it from us. If y'all want to talk about it in like the comments of the can you put comments in the audio thing? What is it called?
No, it's just we just go put it on the YouTube channel and the Anchor, but I don't think Anchor anyone's gonna do anything.
Yeah, YouTube comments or something.
YouTube comments.
Yeah. You guys do your own list. It's really fun to do these lists. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of fun to like make these sorts of spreadsheets and stuff.
Especially us as writers, it's fun to reflect on characters and kind of see what you like and see what you don't like and how to write them a little bit better if you think about them a little bit harder.
Definitely, like there's characters that like you struggle to write a lot, right?
Yeah.
And then like you need to really think about them. Actually, Daya is like, I think I've said this before. I shouldn't tangent. Daya is a hard character for me to write sometimes. I think that's it from us. Thanks for watching.
Hey.
It's been great.
Alrighty.
Don't tell us we suck because of our opinions.
Yeah, or we'll come to your house and stab you with a fucking ballpoint pen.
Yeah. Somewhere soft though, so it doesn't hurt too bad.